5:45 p.m., which means it's time for BCTV's weekly media roundup. I'm tonight's host, Roland Boyden. The show, 5:45 live. On deck tonight, we'll talk about the new town manager in his first days here at the Municipal Center, break down that local 1% option tax coming back around to the voters and the town meeting reps, and we'll head to our sports desk to break down deflate-gate as the Pats get set to go to the Super Bowl. All that and more. We'll do it in 15 minutes or less, so stick with us right here on 5:45 live. Welcome back to this January 23rd, 2015 edition of 5:45 Live. A little look at some Harris Hill ski jump footage as Brattleboro gets set once again to host the ski jump this coming February. Now, we'll be getting more Harris Hill coverage in the coming months, and we'll have volunteers there this year, once again with the cameras. But first, into the headlines we go here in 5:45 Live, and we'll start by talking about Peter Elwell, who made not only his BCTV television debut, but also his debut as Brattleboro's new town manager this past week, something that was noted at the board's regularly scheduled select board meeting.
Being my first opportunity to speak to you in this setting and to the public, I wanted to thank everyone, actually, with a few specific thank yous, beginning with the town staff. I've had the opportunity to meet quite a few of the town staff, and I will meet everyone over the course of the next few weeks. Been thoroughly impressed with everyone that I've met so far. The management team is outstanding, and I really look forward to being their teammate in service to the community.
And that was a board meeting that, in addition to being Elwell's first meeting, was jam-packed with agenda items, including heated debate over a 1% local options tax, something that could hit the town meeting warning, go before the voters at large, and of course be debated by town meeting reps at this coming representative town meeting once again.
There are additional costs that are being shifted to the residents of the town of Brattleboro beyond those that are included in this budget.
Now, in addition to being caught on cameras at that regularly scheduled select board meeting, which you can find at BCTV Channel 10, 2 clicks up the dial, our government and education sister channel, or at BrattleboroTV.org to stream at your leisure. In addition to that, hardworking BCTV and 5:45 Live correspondent / volunteer producer James Banslaben caught up with Peter Elwell downtown.
Welcome to the works and welcome to Brattleboro.
Thank you very much.
Now, speaking of James, he does a lot of his work from behind the cameras, getting stories for 5:45 Live, but he found himself in front of the camera, this at the center of a headline police rescue earlier this past month. We've got the story now, and we'll turn it back over to James to explain a little bit more.
Well, the first clip is when I was out on the porch, and I wanted to take a picture of me in the reflection of the patio door and get the background of Brattleboro. I live up on the 7th floor, and it feels like the penthouse. So when I was taking the footage, I needed more reflection, and the knob on the door was in lock mode. So I quickly turned and pushed the door to get that extra 2 seconds. The second clip is when I fortunately had my phone and I had the camera. I took pictures of Brattleboro Police. I had called dispatch. They called the fire department. So Officer Fitzpatrick showed up at the fire station with rescuer fire person Josh Jones.
How'd you get yourself stuck up there, James?
I closed the door and locked myself out. So on the third clip, you'll see Officer Kirkpatrick coming up and rescuing me. But as you can see, he also slammed the door in my face. I'm thinking, okay, they're never going to let me out of this situation. But they were really actually checking the knob. The knob is fixed by maintenance at the Samuel Elliott building. I'm
How did you
embarrassed.
lock yourself out?
I just closed it.
And it snapped shut.
Yeah,
Did you slam it hard?
yeah. Thank you for saving my life.
All right.
I didn't want to jump.
Oh, we didn't want you to jump either.
No, that's...
All right, James.
The Brattleboro's finest. So that's pretty much it, Roland. For 545 Live, this is James Van Slaben.
All right, moving on. This past weekend also saw the annual Winter Overflow Shelter fundraiser at First Baptist Church with an event dubbed Gimme Shelter. Now, this featured the likes of Lisa McCormick and Scott Ainsley, and hardworking BCTV volunteer Karen Davis was on hand to get video footage of the concert.
I got steam heat. I got steam heat. I got steam heat. But I need your love to keep away the cold.
All right, we'll move on now and check in with Bernie, courtesy of his own official YouTube channel, as we head down to Washington, where debate continues over health care. This past week, Vermont's own senator took an interesting stand on the topic with some global context to the issue.
At a time when we have a collapsing middle class and more people living in poverty than any time in the history of this country, when 40 million people still have no health insurance in this country, it is so easy to take our focus off of the problems facing working families, because frankly, here in Washington, D.C., you have so many folks who are elected who really take their orders from the billionaire class, from their campaign contributors.
Moving on now with the Super Bowl just around the corner, and the Pats set to play the Seahawks for the chance to raise the trophy. There's been some heated controversy about the Patriots' deflated balls during their blowout win over the Indianapolis Colts. For more, we turn to the students of Landmark College's broadcast journalism class and the Landmark Broadcasters news crew as they get set to do a sports desk coverage piece on Deflate-gate now for us. Take it away, guys.
The New England Patriots dominated the Indianapolis Colts this past Sunday, winning 45-7. Following the one-sided contest, allegations arose that the Patriots had deliberately deflated balls used in the game so that their receivers could get a better grip when attempting a catch. In 2008, Patriots coach Bill Belichick was fined $500,000 for spying on other teams' hand signals and allegedly took footage of their practice drills as well. The NFL made a statement that they would look into the recent allegations, and if anything is found, New England would most likely lose the first-round draft picks in the upcoming season. The Patriots have been accused of cheating many times, but no evidence has so far been produced in this instance of any wrongdoing on their part.
That does it for another edition of 545 Live. Thanks for checking in with us. We'll be back next week, Friday, 5:45 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on BCTV Comcast Cable Channel 8. In the meantime, thanks for watching.